Welcome back to the Gold Creek Extended Cut podcast. We dive a little bit deeper into the weekend message.
Come on.
Dude, we got a good one on deck today.
Dude, we hyped up.
We think.
We'll see.
Everybody introduce yourself real quick.
What's going on? I'm Mike,
Okay.
Gold Creek Monroe campus pastor.
I'm Eric. Which title do you want me to use?
Up to you. This does have a large viewership. So.
Large viewership. So hey, well,
This would be a good Easter egg. Like, if you hear it.
Yeah. The newly
Minted?
coined, minted Mill Creek campus pastor.
Come on.
Mill Creek campus pastor.
What's that mean?
Great question, Mike. Several people yesterday were like, wait, so are you leaving? And it was like, could you hide the finally in your voice, you know? No, not really.
Yeah, you didn't clearly say so I'll still be preaching.
Yeah, I guess I kind of should have said that, but it's okay.
Next time.
But now there's an out. Just
There's
joking.
Oh, wow. That's the Easter egg.
Yeah.
that's
No. This is our first recording in this message series that we just wrapped today.
Come on.
Spiritual-ish.
Come on.
Good. One of my favorites.
One of our faves. What'd you guys like about it?
I just love that. I think we hit conversations people were really thinking about,
Yes.
really resonated with,
Yep.
very felt need.
Yeah. Felt need.
And very biblical. So not just like a felt need, here's what you're going to do next.
Yeah.
Here's how to be a great parent, but how do I connect with God for real?
Yeah.
It was really good.
What lens were you, when you guys think of the series Spiritual-ish, that person who would say they're a spiritual-ish person, let's build an avatar. What are they like?
That's a good question, dude.
Thank you.
Girl who sat at my alpha table.
Yeah. Tell us about her. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
without using names to protect the innocent.
Came to bring her kids to
Yep.
Tuesday nights. Realized that she had to stay if she was going to do
Also,
that.
is that on us? In that, is it on our website somewhere?
I don't
Probably.
who knows? I was gonna dig deep, and then I was like, but the Holy Spirit used it, so let's keep it up there.
Yeah, let's keep on our errors.
So-
No, totally.
Yeah, night one alpha comes and sits at our table,
Okay.
and her mom is deeply Christian religious, maybe
Okay.
dangerously so on some levels.
Ooh, that's a fun
and
one.
she
Yeah.
just, we go around the table, and she just says, man, I just think that you take all the good from each different religion and just put it together and make
Yeah.
it work for you. Just take the good from all of it. And so the exclusivity of Christianity didn't work for her very well.
Yeah.
And so, but that's kind of that was the avatar that I was thinking of.
Yep.
And then met her, and I was like, "You're who we're
You
preaching
are
to."
it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, kind of the same. We've been having in Monroe, we've been having a lot of people come from a Mormon background. So it's been really interesting to see just, some of that framework. I had somebody come up to me after the doubts message that was just in tears. And she comes up to me and she's like, hey, I come from this background, whatever. And she says my whole life I was told I wasn't able to ask questions. She's like, are you telling me I can have doubts and it's not a sin?
Wow.
I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
How is that still? It's when people are like, wait, I can go to counseling and that's not from the devil?
100%.
I'm like,
It's
what?
just-
Did you just get the internet? What happened here?
No, dude. And it's just I've just been surprised by who has came to me after these messages and been like, oh, I had no idea that I could have doubts like that. No idea that I could be free like that.
Yeah.
And I was just like, wait, I thought we knew that. But I guess
Also,
not.
Mormonism, just 10 seconds on Mormonism.
Yeah, let's get it.
Dude, okay, what do you guys know about it? I know very
A
little.
lot. I grew up in Boise, which is
Okay.
incredibly
Dude,
Mormon.
give us a crash course. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. As God once was, man now is, as man now is. Or wait, God once was. Sorry, I'm going to flip
Can you
it.
say it to someone that's an idiot?
Yeah. So you can become a God.
Yes.
Okay.
they're trying to get their own world.
God was a man.
Yeah.
Man,
Wait.
and you could become a god as well.
Okay.
If you follow
Yes,
all
yes,
these
yes.
things.
Yes.
So Joseph Smith has a new revelation. He writes this couple other books, and all of that stuff's in there. And so core fundamental disagreement on the person of God himself, right?
Okay.
So really different view. Although I met somebody recently and they're like, are you religious? Your kids' names are all religious. So I was like, yeah, I'm a Christian. She's like, I'm a Christian too. I'm a Mormon. I was like, well.
I hate that. I know. They're always trying to.
They always do it. They're always trying to just hop on the train.
Yeah, no.
We're not. Let's just be clear here.
So, I didn't say that to her face, but
Yeah.
I think it is. So
you lied to her face. Got it.
How do they feel about handshakes? Don't they have secret handshakes?
Secret handshakes in the temple, stuff like that. There's a lot of kind of secretive stuff that happens in the temple.
They don't talk about this on Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Let's just be clear about the handshakes.
Yes, Mike. They talk about other things.
You do know a lot about Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
You got that going,
you can fill
bro.
in that knowledge gap.
This is why I'm here on the pod, dude. I'm not nothing spiritual for me.
I saw this like sneaky YouTube video. Like someone had snuck in. I don't even know if I should admit that I've seen this for the Mormons, but like someone had snuck a camera into like the initiation ceremony. Bro, it was really creepy and weird.
Yeah.
Like everybody's sitting there. There's a white curtain and then a hand just comes through. And then you got to like do the handshake with the hand. Bro, it was like very weird, evil. Ugh. I don't like it.
Very.
Have you seen this there's this trend on like TikTok and Instagram where these kids are like, you know what I'm talking about, Orson?
Producer Orson, he's off camera.
These dudes
nodding.
are, I don't even know what they're calling it. What are they calling it, Orson? Yes, that these people will just like sprint as far as they can through the Scientology buildings.
Totally.
Bro, and they're like developing like these like blueprints of like what it is because like they've gotten so far.
Dude, some of them got some okey dokes too. They'll like shake a desk agent.
Wild, dude. I was like, this is crazy, bro. No one's trying to do that here.
No, nobody. You can come in here. I mean, you're not gonna.
It is unlocked.
What would you do if somebody's trying to speed run through the church while you're having service?
It happened today. I mean, it happens all the time, dude. I mean, yeah. People have to. It's like I can see you're playing Galaga. You know,
the church I grew up in. That's just proof you're full of the Holy Spirit. You start running around the church building,
which was not a Mormon church, for the record.
Definitely not.
Yeah, that's great.
There are 6 Mormon churches for sale. Did you guys see this?
Just saw that today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking.
I think they're building one in Lake Stevens right now.
Well, they're liquidating all of these to build a big boy, a temple.
I thought it was in Marysville, though.
Maybe Marysville's right. I knew it was.
Dang, dude. Talking about what about you want Life Point's old building? just go right in there. It's already renoed it, dude. Put in a curtain for the hand, whatever else y'all do. You know, good to go, man. Dude, okay,
good thing no one watches this. We'd get
good thing.
We get clipped, dude. But no one cares.
For now, Mike. For now,
this is the one that goes viral, dude. Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
So Spiritualish hits the sentiment of the region. What else? What did you say? You were talking about the Mormons.
I was just talking about, I was surprised by the people.
Yeah.
I don't know if I had an avatar going in that I was thinking about.
Yeah. Sure.
I think I guess now looking back, I think I was thinking about the person that's like, I haven't crossed the line of faith but like there's something about Jesus, something about the church that like is intriguing.
Yeah.
But they have concerns and like we address those concerns, or the Christian that has said yes to Jesus, but is still kind of holding back a bit because of said things.
We'll come to that one. Do you guys think that the sentiment of spiritual-ishness? Okay, layered question, because I feel like if you're spiritual-ish, we're making that up here, so that's not a real thing. But like if you're spiritual-ish, that's like the most palatable, socially acceptable thing to believe. Right.
Absolutely.
I think so.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's the, what people are trying to do is they're trying to get the benefit of said spiritual thing without,
for all of them.
Without some sort of commitment or like all in, like there's enough gray that like it's palatable to everyone around them. You're not offending anyone. Type of deal.
Yeah.
Do you think it's more of do you guys think it's a product of the Northwest? Is this like a regional phenomenon, let's say Bay Area to Vancouver? Or I guess you could say West Coast. That's to your own interp. But like, is it a regional phenomenon? And is it more the social like marketability of that belief set? Or is it the like actual belief set that feels better for people? Do you think they believe those things so they can have more friends and more opportunity? Or it's like, no, I actually believe this and I feel good about believing it?
The first part, I would say, I think it does tend to be a very West Coast way to think, for sure. I think from what I understand, the East Coast is kind of be like, nah, I just don't believe that. Like, period.
Yeah, sure.
But this region did used to be kind of anti-theist, which was like, if you believe, you're dumb and you shouldn't believe anything.
Right.
It might be because of the immigration like that we've experienced.
Yeah.
All these other worldviews have come into this place, and we're just trying to make it all.
We don't want to be
work
offensive
and be friends with everybody. So we've kind of shifted from like believing is dumb to believing everything is smart. Like, there's just believe be open to all of it and pick and choose whatever you want.
That's interesting.
That seems to be the take that we're seeing here.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't think about that in terms of people coming into this area and just.
Well, you're in Monroe, so.
Well, dude, chill.
Dude, you guys got.
Dude, grow up.
You guys are getting Chipotle. You guys are getting
diverse.
Dude.
I know.
Did you just say that Monroe got a Chipotle? That makes it diverse. Monroe is historically white and Hispanic, dude.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Yeah, fair enough. Shows what I know about Monroe.
My goodness, you only preach there 6 times a year, dude. Know your audience, bro. Oh my God,
that's on me.
Now you can go to Chipotle after.
Gosh.
Okay, interesting. So week 1, we don't need to go through all the weeks, although we can to tee it up. Week 1, we were saying I'm spiritualish. That was Easter. I can't really remember exactly what we talked about.
Yeah, blacked out.
Okay, Eric, do you remember?
The resurrection of Jesus.
Okay.
It was like you have to make a decision. It was kind of, I think the core of the message was, you do actually have to decide if Jesus rose again or not.
That was it. That was like the lead in. It's like believing in a literal resurrection.
Yeah. Well, I think, because I actually think it's interesting in what you just said, like the idea of I'm anti-theist or atheist, I guess you could say, would be like, that's really offensive. I don't want to offend anybody, blah, 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 blah. But then it's kind of equally offensive. It sounds better, but it is kind of equally offensive just to be like, no, I believe in your thing and their thing and her thing and his thing, It's like, well, that's not any better. You're saying like, no, all these things are true. Yeah. It's like,
That's also not true. If you talk to any devoted Hindu or devoted Jew or Christian, they're going to be like, I do not believe what those people like. It's not the same. Like,
no, totally. You trading some stocks, Mike? You good?
Dude, he's doing Kalshi right now or something.
No. Shut up. No, I'm texting.
He bet on his Iron Man. Mike wanted someone to bring up the Iron Man.
No, our social media director sent me something, and I'm just was looking at. I said, "Give me a few minutes." And
okay, all right.
Golly, dude.
But
somebody's got to work around here.
You missed the Iron Man boat. It's leaving. You want to hop on it?
No, dude. I never.
When's your next Iron Man, Mike?
Stupid, dude. May 24th. It's coming up, dude. Memorial Day weekend. I'm excited. Eric was going to preach for me, then he bailed.
I bailed so I could see my niece's graduation from high school.
Dude, whatever.
Bummer. Chipotle will have to wait.
Yeah, so
next time.
Yeah, dude, I'm excited. It's in Victoria, Canada. It's going to be great.
Okay.
The ferry up there was more expensive than I anticipated, so that was a bummer. But other than that,
I'm sorry to hear that, Mike.
You want to save money doing the Boise one?
No, it's still cheaper.
No, okay.
I was going to do the Boise one. But
Boise.
Yeah.
Interesting. I always ask Eric if that's like it's like a varsity Ellensburg. To which
no, it's like not even in the same category at all.
Boise's way better than Ellensburg, dude.
I know what I'm saying. It's like a better Ellensburg.
It's Spokane if it were nice and clean.
Okay.
And,
I like that.
A little more family friendly.
I like that vibe.
There you go.
Have you ever been to Boise?
Never. Never been invited.
It's not it's a city.
Yeah, so I know. I mean, I'd have to
invited.
Yeah. Eric's people have to get a hold of me.
Dude, I'll invite you.
The Mormons.
I'll send you. Yeah.
Nailed it, guys. Okay. So we talked about that on Easter, the difference about choosing. You got to choose to believe in the physical resurrection.
Yep. Week 2 was
I worship God on my own.
Oh, that's an interesting one. Do we get into church hurt that week?
No, we did that on the doubts week.
That I was going to talk about it the next week.
That's right.
That's how he did it.
He wanted to. The worship God on my own thing, man. How often do you hear that? Now, the only reason why I ask is I feel like it's less prominent than maybe it was when I don't know. I mean, it's still there for sure. I mean,
I think it's less prominent because I think the whole I worship God on my own was like a Christian phenomenon in reaction to like stodgy church.
Or even like mega church vibes. Like, man, that's me.
Yeah.
I get Jesus in the woods.
It was a reaction to people being like, I have to drive a Harley onto the stage or build a roller coaster. And they're like, that's ridiculous. I worship God on my own.
This is too much.
I think it was a reaction to the attractional model.
Okay.
Where they're like, this isn't
But then
it.
why didn't those people go like, I'm going to find a little church in the, like...
Because I don't think it was actually about that. It was just
They just don't want to go to church, probably, truly. Like,
Yeah, dude.
They just really want to do their own
Because
thing.
it's easier to just not go.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've
that's
taken
true.
a Sunday off. It is, in fact, easier not to go to church.
No, it's true. It's true.
I
It's
have
nice.
taken a staycay and like gone to the grocery store. I'm like, oh, dude, it's kind of nice.
It feels weird though. You feel like, if you feel naughty. You're like, oh, what's going on right now?
The way you just looked at me when you said feel naughty.
Feel naughty, Mike.
Was crazy. Clip that.
That's the one to start with for sure.
Man, there's just so much on this one. It feels like a broad yet like there's so much to dig into.
Well, we did talk about there's like you do need to worship God on your own. Like there is value to like the secret place. There is value to like getting into the presence of God on your own, but like you can't just stay there.
Yeah. Well, you can't isolate. You can't.
What do you think people miss out on if that's only what they do?
The type of Christianity the Bible describes.
Okay,
you know, I mean,
thank you.
Yeah, like there's no one anothering. There's no sense of, because I think part of gathering together. I'll use some. We'll go to theology class for 10 seconds.
go.
Here we go.
Eric's excited.
Eric's pumped.
I love this.
Exactly.
I love it.
I'll tune out for a
There's
couple.
more Bible class. Yeah, I know
You
exactly.
can't
I
wear
know,
that.
bro. You got the
You
wrong.
can't wear that.
You got the wrong flag up, bro.
So you're out.
That's crazy.
So this cable came off.
He's wearing a Master's University. If you were listening to this, by the way.
Yeah.
TMU.
Dude, I was there this last week.
Were you?
Yeah, it was cool, man. Gotta, roll the kids by. It was great.
That's good. See where mommy and daddy went to college.
Yeah, Hannah was working and we were staying 10 minutes down the road. So
Oh, that's
yeah, it
nice.
was great. A lot nicer, dude. They
Blow
got some
up?
money through COVID from something. I don't know.
Dang.
Because they got solar panels everywhere, dude. It's wild. Their whole gym, dude, the whole roof solar panels. They got like
What?
these like freaking shade things in the parking lot, all solar panels. I was like,
Are they NCAA Division II?
no, they're NAI still. Yeah.
Coming
They're
up.
same as SEU.
Go Fire.
Which is not a mascot, by the way.
The Fire?
Go Fire?
Fire.
It's just
Yeah. Is their
It's the
mascot.
SEU Fire.
It's an element.
It's an element.
No,
Yeah,
they got
that's fine.
Scorch. He's personified. Okay, you're saying this because you went to the Masters. You're not a Pentecostal.
Dude, I'm a Mustang, dude. Singing it's crazy.
That makes sense. Maverick and Rogue, sort of mean.
This is
It's a reform camp. Okay.
great.
So what the whole I worship God on my own. I would say that the purpose of gathering as the people of God, the ecclesia, is to participate in the worship of God, but then also to be activated in the mission of God.
Yeah.
And I think both of those, you can worship God on your own, but just you are missing fundamental elements of what the gathering of God's people is for.
Yeah.
And I mean, to what you just said, Jesus does get alone by himself to pray. You see like personal practice, but you never see individual worship.
Yeah.
Worship's always corporate.
Yeah.
Those are my initial takes.
That's great. I have no
Okay,
notes.
thank you. Okay.
Wow.
Man.
You're smart, Nick.
Smart guy.
He's a smart
Doctor.
guy.
I don't know if you know this. He's a doctor.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He does
Thanks for
bring it
bringing
up a
that
lot.
up.
He brings it up all the time.
Dude, I mean, because you guys won't. So,
Somebody's got to. Oh, man.
okay, what else? What was your favorite part of the series, Mike?
Favorite part I loved the doubt message.
Okay. Eric wrote that one.
It feels self-serving to say that was my favorite, but it was.
Oh, no, I didn't like the outline, but
Whatever.
Okay.
He reworked it. And it was a lot better.
What I do love, this is just the behind the curtain stuff. What I do love about
Yeah.
Eric, I think we've talked about it before, is he does come with a lot of, it's well thought out when we're there going over his outlines, which is the opposite of me. And so it's a joy. I get to go into that outline going, man, there's already
Mike
a lot
has
here.
like a napkin with some crayon on it. Jesus.
So I'm thinking, today we'll teach from the Bible?
Yeah, I was thinking
no, that's not true. You give yourself enough credit.
I think the doubt message was really good. Part of it, I think it just impacted our people a lot. Since we're so new, or like a year and a half, we've had people that have checked us out that have church experience. It's not like they came from another church like last week to this week, but like they had some church experience, moved to Monroe, and just like haven't gone to church in 5-6 years, or they went to church as a kid, whatever, and are coming to church. And so I think the conversation around doubt, around church hurt that came out in that message was just really impactful for people.
What was the church hurt part of that?
Did I tell you what my wife told me before I preached it?
No.
She said, don't use the term church hurt. She like hates the term church hurt.
Oh, dude.
Why do you think she hates it?
Because she's like, the church never hurt anybody. Like, there's your theology class. She's like, the church doesn't hurt people. It's people. It's always an individual. It's not like the whole community did that to you. It's just a scapegoat for people.
Got it. To hide behind.
She gets fired up about it.
Come on, Rayanne.
But the reality is, I said this. This was I've told a few of our staff members this. They've repeated it back to me.
Okay.
Dude, people are the best part of church, and people are the worst part of church.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's just people, man. You see life change stuff like today, baptisms, man, people hold you up in hard times, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And people betray you and talk behind your back.
For sure.
And do crazy, dumb stuff.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
to say that one of the, like, what about church blessing? Let's talk about, so to say that it's all church hurt seems an unfair reduction of what church is versus going, no, like pick out the individual that hurt you, forgive them. The church, you don't actually need to forgive technically, capital C.
I did talk about that a little bit of just like, this is like the only time we use phrasing like that. This idea of like church hurt. Like we don't say that about anything else. I think the example I use is like, I've gotten into running, and if someone were on the side of the road, dude, I know we're talking about it, whatever.
Okay.
But if I were on the side of the road running and someone were to yell at me, "You're slow," which has happened before. They're my friends.
Exciting.
They see
Okay.
But like if that hurt my feelings, like I wouldn't like say, this is a silly example, but like I wouldn't say, "Oh, I have exercise hurt. I'm not exercising anymore."
We
don't use that frame of thinking anywhere else except for in the church.
Yeah.
And it's like, no. Like to your point, a person hurt you, and using that at, like you're going to miss out on the most that God has for you in the body of Christ, like we were talking about just recently, because you're attaching that hurt that came from a person to a God that is an unchanging God, but you have a broken person that is changing all the time that hurt you. And so you end up missing out on God's best for you because of quote unquote church hurt. But I think I also enjoy the opportunity. I've done this probably 5 times since we've launched, of just telling the church that I'm gonna piss them off. Because we're like a year and a half, and like I think I said there's probably some of you sitting here right now that have text messages that I've left you on read, like right now in this moment, and like there was a couple people, like someone like raised their hand. Like,
no, they did not.
Like it was like one of my friends, you know what I mean? And like someone I know pretty well, but I was just like, I'm gonna make you mad. And just being able to like level set that of like, hey, no, it's coming because I'm not perfect either. And
man.
I think I think people think like people like in the church, it just doesn't happen like it happens everywhere else in the world.
Okay. So how does spiritual ishness for people who are church, let's say you're a church person who was plugged in and now you're not.
Yeah.
So you've gone the other way. How does that spiritual ish, like in their mind, not in a bad way even, but like how is that protecting them?
Well, they're not exposing themselves to the risk of being hurt again, right? Which is like classic, probably unhealthy way to deal with pain, right? I just never put myself in the situation to get hurt again. Well, you also never put yourself in the situation to get loved again. Like,
interesting.
You have to have risk in relationship. They're protecting themselves, but I think honestly, a lot of it is a scapegoat. It's like them going, I don't really like this thing anyways, and I find people that I don't enjoy, and so. Yeah.
So I'm going to be spiritual-ish now.
Yeah.
I'll put on this whole other identity just to, so I can be safe.
And it assumes a couple things. It assumes that person themselves has never hurt anyone either. Like the person who experienced church hurt, you telling me you never hurt anyone else ever in your life either? Of course you have.
Yeah.
And it assumes in all the other religions that's not happening either. Like, there's no toxicity in, we just called it out, Mormonism at all, right? Like, there's no toxicity anywhere. Well, there is because they're human beings. So.
That's my favorite show. It's about Mormon people hurting each other.
Mike's Bachelorette got canceled because of the toxicity.
That's
right?
crazy. That's a good callback. Yeah, I think it's because people are like, let's just be honest. It's easier to not deal with the hard thing.
Yeah.
Like even in our most healthy, most valuable relationships in our lives, in the moment, me and my wife are pissed at each other. It's way easier to not have the conversation.
For sure.
It's way easier to not deal with it.
Yep.
Obviously in marriage, eventually, like you're going to have to deal with it or it's not going to go well.
Or you just got to bail.
Yeah. But like, and that's what happens in church is people just end up bailing because that's easier.
Yeah.
And like, I think though, what you see in like a healthy marriage is when you deal with the hard conversation, it's always better on the back end.
Yeah,
it always is. It's super hard for a little while, but then it always gets better. And I think that with the whole church thing, it's just way easier to either go find another place or just not go back anymore to protect yourself.
Yeah.
Like you're talking about.
I think there's a bunch of people that go church to church to church. Once it starts to get deep enough for them to get hurt, and they experience anything bad, they pop out, go to the next one. They're never growing roots.
Yep.
Right. So they're kind of they're stuck, man. They just don't go deep with people.
Yeah.
Okay. What about this one? So if you're spiritualish, that's obviously one. That's a specific to church one, but like you almost put on that spiritual-ish label to protect you from getting hurt, et cetera.
Yeah.
For people who are spiritual-ish, maybe who are running from pain or who are in it.
Yep.
How would if you were going to steel man the other side and try to defend, maybe you can't, but if you were going to try to steel man the spiritual-ish position on why bad things happen, how would you do that?
What do you mean?
Which part?
Like the spiritualist, like, are you talking specifically like around church hurt or just bad things happening in general?
Just bad things in general.
Okay.
Yeah, because now we're expanding it out, right?
Got it.
So,
Okay.
because I feel like I would steel man that and say, well, if I'm a spiritual-ish person, you can just put on the spiritual-ish label, and that kind of ensures that nothing bad happens. But then how do you, if you're spiritual-ish, how would you attempt to explain pain?
Who's saying that nothing bad happens?
What?
No,
What?
He's saying why do bad things happen?
Mike, just tune in for a sec.
I understand that, but you're saying but
to
what he
protect
said is
themselves.
like they're spiritualists to protect themselves from bad things happening.
Because you can exchange, like in the spiritualist worldview, you could exchange one thing for another. So if something bad happens, you can just easily exchange,
You
like,
drop that one.
I'm going to drop that part.
Got it.
And pick up something else. So like, hey, if we had, let's just say prosperity, and we're like, oh man, if I name it and claim it, hey, God's going to give me $1 million. He doesn't. Well, then I'm just going to drop that part of my theology.
Yeah, that part can go away.
All right, we're good. I didn't get hurt. Like, and then I'll pick up maybe a different mindset.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think, like if I'm spiritual-ish, that's a big question. Like because I think a big question for people, like maybe people who are spiritualists they're hiding behind, hiding from the unanswerable question of why is there pain?
Yeah.
And so maybe they just throw on that label. But then I also kind of feel like no one who's spiritualish, nobody asks the question, why is there unexplained good things in the world? Nobody's like, I wonder why there's so, like, why is chocolate so good?
Yeah.
Or why is, fill in the blank.
Yeah.
And, why do my kids bring me so much joy? And maybe people could be like, well, there's an evolutionary perspective around it and all that. But I'm like, yeah, but then.
Yeah. It's true. One of my favorite arguments for the existence of God, perfection. We don't witness perfection anywhere per se, but we as human beings have a concept of perfection. Where did we get that from?
Interesting.
We could not have evolved it, but it's that. So how do you answer that question?
Yes.
Well, where did we get that from?
Interesting.
Anselm's ontological argument in a way.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What else did we hit?
Freedom today.
Freedom today.
Man. Just want to be free.
Just want to be free. I think, how did you end up doing the message today, Mike? I have a sneaking suspicion we did it differently.
Why do you say that?
I don't know.
I don't even
had a hard time just wrestling your outline to the ground.
Bro.
Come here.
I don't even remember. What did we preach on today?
Freedom.
I know, but what were the points? It was four points. Freedom is experience, not earned.
Yes.
Freedom is
For sacrifice, not self-serving.
For service,
Yeah,
not
there you go.
indulgence.
You know what I meant.
I did, but it was wrong. I knew what you meant, but it was still wrong.
You might have preached a different outline too.
Requires honesty, not hiding.
Yep. And then the final.
Not a person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always available through a person.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I just, gosh, what did I preach? Today was a blur, bro. I think my heart in the message and what I was trying to get across to people is like, you may feel stuck. Freedom is available.
Okay.
But here's some things that might be keeping you from that. Number one, you might be trying to earn it.
Okay.
The second one would be you are using your freedom for yourself, when in reality, some of the most freeing thing you can do is to not worry about yourself and actually just live out of service towards
That's
people.
good. I wish I would have had that. That's a nice take.
I mean, that was what the point said.
I didn't get that from it. Keep going.
That's crazy.
Wait, I thought Nick wrote this. Did not you wrote it?
I wrote the outline.
okay.
No,
That's
Mike wrote something.
Okay,
I
okay.
wrote the out.
No,
Bro,
you.
I sent you on Monday morning.
Yeah.
I woke up early, wrote it, and
then I had to
2 words.
we had to retool it a
changed
little.
2 words.
Okay.
Two
Fair enough.
significant words.
My gosh, that you can't even remember. And then the final one, no, the third one, what was it again?
Honesty, not hiding.
Yeah, this like, okay, so maybe you've done those that you understand like grace is free, like you're not trying to earn your way to God anymore. You've started serving. Now I'm talking to like a Christian in the room. But you still feel stuck. You're still dealing with some things. It takes bringing other people into it's the confession to one another.
Yes.
I pushed prayer team a little bit.
Okay.
Just challenge people to kind of share with one another, whatever. And then the final one is like, but eventually you gotta just like jump in faith on Jesus. Like it's kind of that flow.
Yeah,
and going into baptism, I think the thing that people struggle with is like, okay, so I've said yes to Jesus, but I'm still struggling with all of those things. Like, I don't feel free, but the scripture says I am free. And so kind of closing with that, at scripture in John, where like, if the Son sets you free, you're free indeed. Like that is a promise. Like we are truly free, even though you might not feel it, even though you might not experience it right now. Like you can have faith that you are free. And I don't remember what scripture it is that we read, but it was like you need to live as people that are free. You don't need to act like people,
chapter 5.
Yeah, you don't need to act like you're free. You don't need to feel like you just need to live as if you are because you are.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good.
How did you preach it, Nick? Because
similarly as you walk that down now.
Yeah.
what was that jab before?
No, I don't know. Just I feel like maybe we were going to come about it differently, Mike.
Thinks I'm more reformed than I am
Sometimes, and then I'm always like, okay, no, you're good.
We'll keep you on the staff.
No, there was an interesting. Did you guys see that Theo Vaughn bit this week?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, Theo's kind of going through. Did you see any of
No,
this?
you gotta tell me.
Do you know who Theo Vaughn is?
I knew who.
Yes,
I know who
come
Theo
on.
Vaughn is.
Well, dude, it's just okay, dude, it's a question.
Yeah, exactly.
like, how dumb are you,
That
Aaron?
was the line, dude. My goodness. He just asked, do you know who he is? That's crazy.
Okay, so what happened, Mike, with Theo?
I don't know all the details. I feel like you were more involved in it, dude.
Okay.
I watched a video.
Yes.
He basically, I don't remember what scripture he was. Oh, the pool of Bethesda is what he was talking about. This is the clip I saw.
Yep.
Where he was talking about like
Jesus asking the guy,
like, do you want to be healed?
do you want to be made well?
Yeah, do you want to be made well? And he was talking about how like that means like, oh, now I'm going to be different. And Theo was like, he was like tearing up. He was talking about it. He's like,
Yeah.
I like do, but
That's a complicated question.
that's a complicated question of like, yeah, but then everything changes, which like, I don't know if I don't know if I really want that.
Yeah.
Dude. Theo, you're more than welcome anytime. Come on, talk about it, dude.
Dude, I'll hit him up. I'll hit him up, see if we can get him on.
See, dude, come on, DM him right now.
That'd be cool.
I will. No, he's not going to message back, dude.
You never know. Yeah, no, that's just interesting. I think it does feel like the spiritual-ish thing just has a shelf life, because it's not really a foundational anything you can put. It can't support the weight of your identity.
Yeah, I don't think it ever, like the end of that story ever ends in like I feel like you just either eventually go all in or you eventually just fall completely off.
Yep.
Like you don't just stay there forever, I feel like. Yeah,
interesting.
you know what I mean?
I think a lot of people do stay there forever. I just don't think it's a good way to live.
For sure.
I think you're constantly subbing out. You're constantly searching, never found anything.
Yeah. I guess the stain though changes.
Yeah.
Like they keep taking things off, putting things on. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Interesting. Dude, thanks for checking out the Extended Cut podcast. See you next week.
Peace.